Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So boy Shingy, as usual, you know what it is. Welcome to What's in My Camera Bag fashion. This is a two-part series to What's in My Camera Bag. The first one I touched on What's in My Camera Bag portraiture, and then this one is fashion. So the reason why I do have two different bag setups is because I do use different cameras in different bags and different lens setups in different bags. So in the fashion bag, you're gonna see a lot more of wider stuff as well as different types of cameras. Okay, so for my main film camera of choice for shooting fashion is my Pentax spotmatic 35mm camera. So yes, I shoot a lot of 35mm when I shoot fashion. The reason being, guys, is I'm able to be a lot more mobile. With the medium format cameras, I'm not able to shoot as fast or focus as fast. And in fashion, there's a lot of movement and the models are used to moving quite a bit. So with that being said, I really need a 35mm camera to get the job done. So this Pentax spotmatic is really good. It has beautiful lenses. This Solidgore 1.4 50mm is used. This is my main lens. A huge plus with having this camera is that it's a mechanical camera. I can rely on it. So incredible. Does it have a light meter? But I do carry my light meter, so I don't really need it that much. And sorry for the light changing, guys. I don't know, it's been going crazy in Toronto lately. But with that being said, yeah, the Pentax spotmatic is my main camera. I do have a second lens. I rarely use this lens, but I do bring it just in case, which is a 28mm lens. It's a pretty wide lens. It is also a 2.8 lens, which is really nice. It's pretty sharp, but I don't use it all that much because the 50mm does an incredible job. And because the way of the 50mm, the way it looks, it's more towards the fashion look that I like. I love the focal length on 35mm, which is really nice. And but I do carry this guy just in case I do need to use it. It does distort quite a bit, that's why I don't use it as well, and it's not as sharp as the 50mm, but it is really handy if I do need it in a pinch. So this is also going to be in the camera bag, and it does have its own purpose in the camera bag. Oh guys, so I do carry a second camera body, which is a medium format camera body, and my second camera body is the Hasselblad 500cm. Absolutely love this camera, guys. As you guys know, if you've been following the channel, this is my favorite camera. The reason why I bring my Hasselblad 500cm instead of the Mamiya RB67 is because it's a compact camera. I am actually able to shoot quite fast with the Hasselblad, but it is a lot slower than the 35mm. So whenever I do plan on just getting some really more still fashion photos, I go with the Hasselblad. It has an 80mm Carl Zeiss lens on it, which is beautiful for those wide angles. I don't bring the 150 because the 150 is not going to be really useful. It's more for portraiture, but for fashion, this is really good. And also, it's a 6x6. I do plan on getting an A16 back to complete its fashion functionality because I do want to be able to shoot portraiture, portrait orientation, sorry about that. But the 6x6 is also just as good. It doesn't really bother me all that much. It has an eye level prism, which is really good. And yeah, I'm able to shoot really fast, especially with the eye level prism. It does have a split prism as well in here, and again, very compact, very easy to use, and I keep the 80mm on there. So paired with my Hasselblad, guys, is something really cool that I would like to add. This was a gift from my pops over at Downtown Camera, which is this extension lens. I would say this actually makes my Hasselblad 80mm lens get a lot wider. Not a lot wider, but pretty wide. So this compensates for any tightness that I do not want in the Hasselblad and gives me a bit more wider shots, which is really nice. Good. It is a 0.5x wide, so it's not super wide. It doesn't add a shit ton of wide capabilities, but it is useful, I will say. It has saved me in a pinch, which is really nice. So this is a good addition that's also in my camera bag for fashion. Oh yeah, so for my light meter, I do love using the Minolta Flash Meter 3. Really love this light meter. It's vintage looking, and the main reason is because it has a flash sync cord. This is really important because most of my film cameras use flash sync, so it's very important that I get accurate results that my cameras will actually read. So the safest way is to use my Flash Meter 3, which does have a sync cord, and it is a little bit chunky, which is on the negative, but I absolutely don't mind. It gets the job done, and it's just so easier to use, and it's really cool to use as well. Flash meter 3 for my light meter. Okay, guys, so I do have a third camera body, and unfortunately I can't really show you guys, but I do use a Canon EOS R. I love using my Canon EOS R for fashion because shooting digital with fashion is a lot easier, guys. The movement is so important, and you want to be able to kind of see how your photographs are going to look. So I have no problem using digital and also testing it out, especially with different scenarios and different lightings. The Canon EOS R comes in really clutch. The lens that I do use for my digital camera is the 35mm primarily. This is just a basic RF lens. There's nothing special about this lens, but any digital lens is really good because they're all pretty sharp. So I don't really need anything other than this, and it gets the job done, which is really nice. Okay, so for my bag of choice is the Wondered Provoke bag. Really nice bag. I absolutely love it. Really stylish because, you know, the boy loves style and stuff. So that was something very important. But aside from style, it has beautiful functionality, guys. Like, I'm able to carry all my camera gear in this bag, which is really nice. It zips up from the back, which is really good for protection purposes. And I'm able to put my Hasselblad at the bottom over here, as well as also my 35mm. It does fit over here, and if it doesn't fit, I'll put the Hasselblad up here and put the 35mm down here, which is really nice. I want to make sure I show you guys. But it just has a cube setup, and it has a top compartment, which is really good for me to be able to carry 2 cameras. It is divided over here, which is really nice as well. I'm actually able to roll it up from the top if I do want more space, which is really nice. It rolls out pretty long. This is really handy for whenever I do want to travel, or just to get more stuff in there for fashion. So that is a huge thing. And it also carries my tripod, which is also really nice at the bottom there. These orange straps are an accessory. They're a bit of an extra. Really like it for adding a bit more style. I am able to use this for any other extra stuff, like putting the tripod here will also be handy for that. So I do have many options with this bag. So it's the Wondered Provoke bag. Really like this bag, guys. I really highly recommend it. It's very comfortable. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Give the video a big thumbs up if you really liked it, and hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and welcome to the channel. I hope you guys really love this video. Follow me on Instagram at Shop by Shingy, and check out my portfolio at shopbyshingy.com. And sorry for this insane lighting. It's been changing all video, which is a bit annoying, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, eh? But thank you guys. Deuces.